Exactly what to do.
Before God sent the worldwide flood, he told Noah to build an ark to keep himself, his family, and the animals safe. If God hadn't given Noah the instructions on how to build an ark, do you think Noah would have been able to build it big enough, safe enough, and as perfectly designed as it needed to be to survive the flood? Probably not. God is omniscient, which means he knows everything. He knew how Noah needed to build the ark, how big he needed to build it to hold all of the animals, and how it needed to be built to survive the floodwaters. God even knew exactly how long Noah and his family would be on the ark. So, God gave Noah instructions on how to build the ark. He told Noah it was to be made of gopher wood, 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits tall. These dimensions made the ark 6 times longer than it was wide. And guess what? Modern shipbuilders still use those dimensions when they are building ships because they've discovered that that's the perfect dimension for large boats, making them stable and seaworthy. There were 3 levels in the ark with 1 window and a door on the side. God instructed Noah to cover the ark with pitch, which is a substance like a sealer to keep the water out. By faith, Noah obeyed all of God's directions. He built the ark just as God said, and all of those who were inside the ark were safe from the floodwaters. Today, you're going to build your own boats, but unlike Noah, you are not going to be given any instructions. Using only 1 sheet of aluminum foil, your goal is to make a boat that floats. Once you see it float, you're going to test it to see how many glass gems it can hold and stay afloat. Noah was a righteous man. He loved God and he wanted to obey God. Noah listened to God and built the ark following God's directions. Because of Noah's obedience, he, his family, and all the animals on the ark were safe from the floodwaters. It's important for us to obey God's commandments too. Our verse today tells us to love God and keep his commandments. God might not be giving us building plans, but what kind of commands does his word have for us? Obey our parents, love our enemies, be kind to everyone, speak truth, etc. That's right. We are told to obey mom and dad, to tell the truth, and to love our neighbors. We are his children. We can ask God to help us obey him through the power of his Holy Spirit. If you aren't sure if you are one of God's children, that's a big deal. Make sure you talk to your dive instructor today about it. And now we are going to make our boats. In your kit, you will have jumps and you will have aluminum foil. What you are going to need is water and some sort of pan that they can float in. A tub works just fine too. My helper Abby is going to make our boat today.
I can see the bottom.
This is your boat. All right. Can you put it in the water?
Floaty, floaty.
Good job. All right. How many gemstones can you get in there?
4.
4. All right. All right. Let's see. Keep going.
I'm only with 4.
Let's see how many more we can put. Oh, we're still floating.
Mama, help.
Ready?
Oh.
No, I think we're all done floating. In the comments below, let us know how many gemstones your boat can hold.
Ocean commotion.